I thought we would have a look at animals today because there are quite a few changes. They're small changes, but they matter. Now, I'm very lucky because actually some hares, as soon as I put fence in here, the hares spawned in, and you can see some of them. I'm in creative here. There has been a bug since 1.9 that prevented animals like hares from eating player planted crops. That is now fixed. I actually thought I was doing a good job of protecting my crops. In fact, there was no threat at all, and I hadn't realised that. So we have now, you can see the hares are desperate to get in and eat the crops, which we haven't had for some time. There has been a boar rework, as you can see. I've got 3 sets of pigs here. These are the Red River sow and the Red River boar. Those are the wolves. I'm in creative for obvious reasons. That's the warthog sow and the warthog boar, and that's their little tiny piglet, which is so cute. It's unbelievable. Piglets always are. This is the grey boar, the massive grey boar, the grey sow, and there is a grey piglet in there. They've all gone to sleep at the moment. There, that's the standard piglet we've had before, which is so cute. And as always, they stick their heads through fences, which is fine. And then those are the 3 that we've got. The Red River, that's it, and these are the warthogs. So they're all seriously cute. They can be found in different areas, of course. Now, what I wanted to have a look at was the bears. Can you hear that thudding? Gosh, they've added bear footsteps. Can you hear it? So you should be able to hear them. Yeah, so they've added footstep sounds for the bears. And not only can I hear these, they sort of slightly vibrate. And we've got polar bears, look at that one. Pandas. Whoa. They've also said that they've changed the wolves slightly, that the wolf holds its tail. Come on. It holds its tail straighter and lower. And they have apparently added 12 more wolf sounds. Now, I have always loved the wolves. They've been one of my favourite animals. They're terribly dangerous. Come on, you. I've always loved that. The first time the wolves came in, I remember I was in a mud castle on top of a hill, pitch black, and I heard this howling. But apparently they've added more sounds like yips and things. Can't hear it. They're so fast, these wolves, though. I was very amazed when I came in at how fast these wolves move. I don't know whether the hogs would move that fast if you're attacking their young, or they thought you were. And the bears, it's quite interesting because the polar bears, the pandas seem to have a rest from time to time. The black bears and the big brown bears that I would call grizzlies just seem to keep going. But the sound is quite astonishing. I was amazed when I heard it. There are going to be slightly slower creature look-around speeds. I'll take their word for that. You hear the big growling sounds? Right, I can't see that. This lot have all gone to sleep. Even the wolves have gone to sleep. I wonder if I could, let's see if a chicken would wake them up. And they're supposed to, they said that previously they would chase the chickens, but they wouldn't kill them. And now they're going to try and kill the chickens, I think. Oh gosh, they have killed it. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Can you hear the barking sound? Oh gosh. Wow. My goodness. I'm going to go back to the wolves, because I've just realised that there's only one type of wolf. But as you keep spawning them, they spawn in different colours. Oh gosh. I find it amazing that they bark like dogs. We have to give them prey. Yeah, that's a lot more sound. Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we've proved that they kill the chickens. They don't actually eat them, strangely enough. Look at that. I love the wolves. I absolutely love them. Show us your tail, mate. You're supposed to be hanging it straighter. They're all exhausted by that. Right, now, the sun bears apparently now break skeps and steal berries. These are the sun bears. I love that sound. Empty. I saw this as a disadvantage, that they would eat our berries. But one of you said, no, 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 this is bait. If you put this out, your sun bears should come and eat them. They're clearly not hungry at the moment. Okay. Let's... Yeah, I want to see... Right. I can't really get that. Yeah, I'm getting a lot more sounds though, which is great. So we can prove that that's the case. Looks wonderful, doesn't it? Now we know that the panda and brown bamboo have changed so that the pandas will spawn into brown bamboo, and it means that the spawn has changed to overlap so that the pandas appear with bamboo more often. Panda range has moved south and brown bamboo range has moved north, which is good. Okay. And it says also that brown bears will drop a little more fat, so that's another plus, that we get more fat. Now, frankly, if you can kill one of these things, you deserve all the fat you can get. But they will drop more fat, which is great. And the bear textures, this is what I was trying to show, have been revised. Each bear now has its own texture model. So let's get rid of this chicken. I'm running around with a chicken in my hand. Hello. So let's have a look at the textures of the bears. Oh, that's got a wonderful silvery sheen. So that's the texture of the polar bear. That's the texture of the panda. So there's a little bit of a difference. This one's smoother. That's a bit more shaggy. That one glistens in the sunlight. This texture, oh, I see, yes, has changed. And this texture has changed. I mean, if you hear these footsteps coming, that's it. Yeah, you call your pack, my friend. Nice. Come on, howl again. I like that look. Come on. No such luck. Okay. Now, apparently, the bighorn sheep that I have only found once in the map I'm on at the moment, because I'm in a warmer climate, and they've said that the bighorn sheep now live in drier regions rather than wetter ones, which is good, I think. There's also a change to... Right, there are 4 flowers that have reverted to their original, and they have called it, they use the old, more simplified model. I've always loved these flowers: cow parsley, heather, orange mallow. I think they all look gorgeous. I do like these textures. I think they're very detailed and very pretty. So I'm very happy with that. And they say also that the other one that's reverted is the Western Gorse, but I don't have that in my creative menu. I think that's maybe been left off, but that's okay. I'm happy with that change. And then they've added missing horns on female goats. So, not sheep, but goats. Apparently all the female goats had their horns missing. They now get horns. I'm not going to go through all the goats. There are thousands of them. And what's more, they will fight back. So just as the male goats fight back if you hit them, now the female goats will fight back. Wow. Okay. So these are, I think, the reworking of the boars is quite a large change. Especially this very large, this huge boar. I'm just wondering how much damage they can do. I can't... I wonder if it's in the help thing. Yeah, it's not told me, you see. It just says these pigs are typically found in temperate forests. I don't think the wiki would have caught up yet, because these are all new changes. So we don't yet know how much damage they're going to do, but they're going to do a lot. Let's get that in. Okay. Look at this wolf grinning at me. Oh, cutie. Cutie. Go on, sit up again. I must say, I think I will be hearing these thumping sounds in my dreams. I really will. Yeah, they've all exhausted themselves. Isn't it nice to be able to have a good look at the bears up close without sort of fighting for your life, or in my case, your death? I think that's a great change. But they've all got footsteps. The wolves, not so much. Dead chickens and dead wolves. It's interesting that they don't eat the chickens, but they do actually kill them now. So if a wolf gets into your chicken run, it won't just... Oh gosh, that wolf is breathing. I didn't know. Look, they actually breathe when they're lying down. Oh my goodness. I'd never noticed that before. Wow. Wow. That was a sound, wasn't it? That was a sound. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this. I've also been astonished at the fact that fences will hold bears. Look at the size of the polar bears. That's my trouble. I do like looking at this game much too much. I think what I'm going to do is to... Let's take out the fences and see if we can see whether they have footsteps. They do, listen. It's like they're treading on straw. Can you hear? Wow, my love affair with the wolves continues. Okay, my friends, well, that was a short look at animals. I will see you later. If you've enjoyed this, leave a like. Bye-bye.